Welcome back, everyone. This is the Kingdom Gamer bringing you part 5 to the Kingdom That Come. Last episode, we went, found Tani, rescued her from the lizard people, and then we set off to the Kingdom Crater, which is interesting because, like I said last episode, here we have to do a trial to prove ourselves worthy of having a kingmaker, which originally there was just a small ceremony, but I guess since there was like I had to travel all the way here, I have to do a trial. So with that said, let's begin the trial. Hopefully it's not too difficult. I'm thinking it's gonna be a fighting trial to prove myself, but I guess we'll see what happens. Okay, so it looks like this is a puzzle trial that have 3 different parts to it. And I'm pretty good at puzzles, so I'm not too worried about this. Unless it's something similar to like Legend of Zelda, but it doesn't seem like anything close to that complicated, but hey, I could be wrong. Just gotta find out the order that they go in. Okay, and then you got some pieces that have to be turned. Yeah, I can see that might be a problem. So basically, it seems like you can find the right path to go, but if you don't turn a certain statue a certain way, then you have to redo it. That could be a problem. Now sometimes it's easy to misread something. Okay, in the blocks. Okay, so you can only step on a block once as well. I guess without the blocks disappearing, it wouldn't really be a challenge. Okay, so I gotta read the book. The book is gonna tell me a story. And then I have to figure out the puzzles through the story that is being told. Okay, so it's about a boy that lives in a village that's determined to defeat the dragon. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's see. You got your magic wand. See, I'm curious of why certain words is highlighted. Does that mean it's important? Like, then again, there's a boy right there. A statue of a boy right there. And I can't tell, but that stick in the back up there by the map kind of looks like a wand. Maybe each checkpoint is color coded. Okay, then we got bonus orbs. The trial begins. You'll notice flirting around a certain area. Collect these, but you don't have to collect them, but you'll get them. Oh! Okay, so far this one has 3. And looks like I was right. Each one is color coded. And there's 3 orbs as well. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we can't come back to this area, so we're gonna try to collect all the orbs as we go. So far the order is blue, red, then orange. Oh, they also, do they talk every time I make a step? Okay, I guess not. Alright, so I know I'm going to the boy first. Alright, but I also want to collect these 2 orbs. That last orb over there looks like it's right next to a piece that's not gonna drop, seeing that it's not lighting up. So it shouldn't be too hard, but I feel like I messed up when trying to collect the orbs. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this one. Then I'm gonna hit the checkpoint. And then I'm gonna grab, oh, dang it. Can't do that. Let's see. I can go around here. Let me think. Is there a way for me to get a better view? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm like, granted, the puzzle don't look hard. Already, from this angle, I already mapped out a path to get it. It's more of the trying to collect the orbs. Alright, so since I friended him when I got the wand, I'm going to point him towards the wand, thinking that I can move him anywhere. Alright. Dang it, it looks like I messed up. I don't think I better grab both of those and get back. Alright, so let me make sure that I'm got the statue pointing in the right direction. And I do. Okay. And from here is just a straight shot to the book. So let's try to figure out how to get the orbs and hit all the checkpoints. But I think I actually got a pretty simple path. Alright, now I'm turning him. There we go. See? And I'm gonna get this first. I don't know what's gonna happen if I click the book. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the orb first before I continue. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, and I got some armor. That's not too bad. So I wonder, is each orb a different item? Or is it like you could collect a certain amount and then you get certain items based on how many you collected? Like, I'm probably not going to find out because I don't want for that to happen. I want to collect all of them as I go. Alright, so the colors for this one is pink, green, pink then green. I'm like, it's also important to know what's going on, because based on the last one, I had to move the fairy, I think he was, towards the wand, and I would not have known to move it towards the wand if I didn't read it. But I do like how they color coded each character, well, each statue, so you can know at least, if you don't know which one is which, you can at least tell by what color it is. I think I skipped over something. Just Learn secrets of the trial. I wonder what that's gonna tell me. It basically tells me nothing. Just read the story and you're gonna know what to do. What is that option there for? Well, I guess it'll let me know, give me the options to get to the information about the orbs. So I guess if I haven't played in a good minute and then I come back to a trial like this, I can brush up on what's the orbs for. I guess that'd be pretty handy. And I'm back to the middle of the story. And I swear the little fairy creature looks oddly familiar. The third wizard took the board. Okay, I think I got it. Let's see. Pink, then green. I'm going around so I can get the orb. And then it's purple. So these two checkpoints is right next to each other. And since they did battle, I'm pretty sure I gotta make them face each other. So they can fight and he can defeat the enemy. So I'm having them facing each other since they both got the same checkpoint. Yep. Alright. Neat. And I picked up all the orbs on that one too. Let's see what items I got. Okay, could come in handy. Always good to have something to. Ooh, I got a new weapon.
Yes.
Okay, seeing that I got an armor set and a weapon, I wonder if it's based on your level or is it just a set item you're automatic going to get. Like if I was playing this on an easy or difficulty, will I get the same wand and same armor chest, or would I get a heavier, well, a stronger wand or armor set, or maybe a completely different one? That's interesting. I often got questions about stuff that have random, semi-random drops. Okay, so this one is going to be the wizard, which is purple, green, pink, and then red. Okay, so pink and white. I'm gonna turn to a soldier and sprung him. Okay, then we got back to the fairy and then the boy. Okay, so I also gotta take down each tower, so most likely I gotta make the each statue face the tower that's closest to them, so they can destroy it. That would be my guess. I know I gotta turn that one, the green one, and then I gotta turn the dragon too. Wait, what does that say? Okay, yeah, I was right. There's an orb right there, but there's also the fairy over there, so I think I can come back to that one later. Okay, so I can't cross over with that. So I was right. This turns the dragon. Yeah, I can come back and get that later. Alright, and seeing that the wizard was facing the statue, we're gonna also face that one. Alright, now there's an orb right there. There's an orb down there. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect this one. And then collect this one. Oh wait, hold on. There's a white statue as well. That white statue wasn't in the book. Then again, the story is written in white, so it could have been in the book. Okay, which way would I turn it is the question. Alright, so it said no, I need to turn it towards the white one. Alright, that wasn't it. So if it's not the white one, my guess is that I'm probably gonna have to turn it facing the red one. Seeing that they all got the same checkpoint and they're right next to each other in the story, I probably have to make them face each other. So we're gonna try that and see if that works. So I'm gonna wait to get the orbs. I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna go around it so I can collect the orbs and still continue on. But let's see if this works. Okay. I'm like, this challenge isn't that hard. So I'm hoping it gets a lot harder if there's another trial like this. Alright, so I'm gonna go down and pick up the orb. I knew that was gonna come in handy. Turn this one towards the thing. So, like I said, I feel like this story is basically the story from the first one. Like, based on how the king, well not the king, the boy looks, and the fairy friend that he meets. It just feels like something that would happen in the first game. And on top of, ooh, I wonder what that item does. Interesting. Alright, so now that we've proven ourselves, now do we get our kingmaker? But that would be like an interesting way to introduce what happened in the previous game to newcomers. A small little 3-section story trial. And why did this floating thing have eyes? Who designed that? Did someone actually design that thinking that was going to be a good idea?
Go forth.
Alright, so now I have to fight something. Well, let's check on these items and see how useful these new items are. Okay, so this item seems pretty useful. I'm most likely going to give it to Roland. I already have 2 items that's above all of his weapons. The wand is not very useful whatsoever, which is making me think that the items you get in that trial is set items. So regardless what difficulty you're playing on, you're going to get that item. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, neat. So this restores both my HP and MP. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but that is highly useful. So the save point right there just signifies that there's a boss fight coming up. Because other than that, there's no reason for that to be right there. And they also just said we gotta fight something. So it's not like we're trying to save it to replenish our health. But he's a level 14, so this shouldn't be too hard. I'm like, he's 1 level above me. Since I don't have a teammate, or rely more on my Higgities. Today, getting into action. Did not see that coming. I was actually trying to use my upgraded version of that at 4 zinc. I'm pretty sure that would do a ton of damage. It's like I need 4 wind Higgities while I'm charging it to be absorbed by the attack to increase the power of it. But unfortunately, he doesn't stagger that long. So I won't have time to absorb the 4 Higgities that I need to. And he's just beating up on my Higgities. That is not cool. Not cool at all. So I can also target his head. Is his head like his critical damage point? Activate them, at least I get a healing circle to play in. Yeah, I'm so gonna have to find a way to increase my rate, my chances of freezing them. That's like one of the main reasons why I still have this particular wand. I do have a wand that's a little bit stronger, but I do like the fact that I have a chance to freeze, which is like having no effect in this fight. Like, I'm not gonna say it's not having any effect, more that it's just not activating. I got some boots, and Tia did get a new skill.
Evan Petty Whisker Tildrum, thou hast proven thyself worthy. A kingmaker shall be thine.
Oh! Ta-da! So, where is it?
Oi! Don't be here, man!
Okay, so
Oh,
we had this giant egg appear and crack open just to release this small little creature. I thought kingmakers was dragons. He looks nothing like a dragon. I feel like this is supposed to be like a true underdog story. Like, Evan is an underdog. He's a kid trying to reclaim his kingdom and make a whole new kingdom. That is an underdog story. And now we have this quote unquote powerful kingmaker that is just a little pig squeak. Really?
You went wrong there.
Dude, how powerful are you? You're supposed to be like my trump card on top of that. I don't know. Something seems very fishy. Real fishy.
Okay.
That is literally the same thing I was thinking. Like, according to him, he can make himself bigger if he chooses to. But I'm like, wouldn't you think he'll come out the egg as big as he can be and then shrink down to a smaller size afterwards. Like, it would be one thing if while the egg cracked open, he was all huge and dragon-like, and then he shrunk down before the team saw him, and was like, yeah, I can be big if I choose to, but I just don't choose to. But like in this incident, even when you was in that egg-like thing, once it cracked open, we saw you in a small ball and drop down. Like, I highly doubt that you can grow big just because you want to. And then you're picky about what I use? Like, really? And yes, it is just a stick.
Really?
So he's complaining that I using a stick. You was just complaining that you don't want anything soaked in blood. Okay, I'm a king. I had to fight my way here. I just had to beat something up. And you're worried about whether or not the weapon I choose to do this with has blood on it. So I pull out something that doesn't and you're complaining about it? Dude, stop being so picky.
Come on, come on. There's beautiful. Righto, my turn. And that's us joined forever!
Good.
Okay, so apparently I am now a true king, and he's going to help me make my kingdom. So that brings up the question, is he going to fight alongside me? Like, is he going to be on the battlefield with the Higgities? Which means, does he level up as well? I guess we'll find out next time we get into a fight.
All right.
So we got his stone tablet. He just about did not explain what it does. But guess we'll find out later. Looks like we gotta find the boss and talk to him. And I like how it still showed the stats from the last match. Like the match ended and then it went to a cutscene more or less. But once it ended, like the stats came back up and was like, just in case you didn't get time to read it all, here you go. That's neat. Like I said last time, I do appreciate the fact that some people, if they don't have anything new to say, the thought bubble won't be highlighted. But I do know this is like very time consuming. So I don't know if I'm going to continue to go around talking to everybody. Like, I know I'm still gonna do it, but I'm not for sure if I'm going to show it. Maybe on the next episode I'll just cut out me talking to everybody. Therefore, I'm like, if something happens, like somebody gives me a side quest while I'm talking to them, or someone gives me an item, I'll probably show it. Either that, or just let y'all know after I edit it and cut that part out and be like, hey, I talked to the townsfolk, this is the things I got from them. Because I feel like we're not going to have time to talk to everybody. I'm like, we'll have time, but at most it'll just be time consuming. Even if I fast forward it, it'll still just be a lot to watch for no reason. But I'm like, if I was to find something, or if I need to come to talk to someone for a mission, I'll most likely show it. But other than that, after this episode, I'm just gonna cut out me walking around town talking to everybody. I think it'll help to get to the more story of the game than me spending about 10-20 minutes talking to everybody, even though I probably don't have to.
Ahoy there.
Yep, came back a king. See, even boss is underestimating our little kingmaker here.
Oi!
But then again, boss should already know not to underestimate small stuff. I'm like, we're small and yet we was able to get back to you. Neat. They're gonna have a festival.
That night, the Sky Pirates celebrated Evan and his friend's success into the wee small hours. They all agreed that Evan was a fine young man indeed, and that he would make an even finer king. And then, morning came.
Gosh.
Evan? You mean to become king of this here world, is that not so?
Yes?
Well, now there's a thing. I see something in you, and I'm not the only one.
What are you doing?
The men of Cloudcoil Canyon do hereby swear fealty. We serve you now, your majesty.
Gosh.
So it was that the very Sky Pirates who had once sworn to take Evan's life now swore to devote their own lives to serve him. And with this fledgling follower, he took his first steps on the long road to ruling the world.
You seem pleased.
I am. It all happened just as you said it would. I met lots of new people and made lots of new friends. Perhaps I really can keep my promise to Nella.
So you really are going to rule the world then? You don't do things by halves, do you? But building a kingdom is hard work, and building a great kingdom is even harder. It's not going to be easy.
I know that. But I'm going to try. I have to.
Spoken like a true leader. You'll be meeting a lot more people soon, Evan. You have to listen to them, all of them, and you have to remember the things they tell you. It will make you a better king.
I'll try my best.
Sorry, I'm talking as if I know everything again. But I'm right, I think. I trust the person who taught me all of this more than anyone else in the world, and so should you. Until next time, Evan, goodbye.
But...
So once again, we run into the curious boy, and as last time, we have no clue who he is or how we got there, but Evan still seems to hold this casual conversation with him without any questions. But with that said, that is the end of this chapter and the end of this video. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for more videos I upload as soon as I can get done. This has been the Kingdom Gamer, and I'll see you next time.